Hey guys, this is Zoe from White Butterfly 1111. This is a pick a card reading for your next 7 days. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this video, it's meant for you. Like I said, 3 piles we'll be choosing today. Choose which resonates, leave which doesn't. There will be timestamps in the description box below. So what do we have for the next 7 days? 3 piles please. Next 7 days for collective. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. So the first pile is rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. Okay. The second pile is surrender, and it says letting go of the darkness. And the third pile we have is effort, and that says conquering your demons. So like I said, tune in to whichever card resonates the most with you. I will leave the video recording for a few seconds and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose the card of rebirth, giving yourself a second chance, and it's a 22 card, so it's a real spiritual number. So some of you may be seeing signs, synchronicities, numbers everywhere that match up, like I said, 222, 1111, things like that. I do feel that a cycle has ended for you, and it's about, if it hasn't already started, a new cycle is about to start for you. So let's see what we have. What messages are coming through for pile number 1 then, please? Messages for pile number 1. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so we've got Archangel Gabriel with Speak Your Truth, and it says, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. I feel like a lot of you have actually worked on yourselves. I'm seeing a lot of pink there, which to me is all around self-love. This one fell on the ground and it was synchronicity. It says, thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Like I said, I do believe some of you do see signs and synchronicities around, but I feel there's a lot of balance coming into your life because, like I said, I feel like you've worked a lot on yourself. And this is why this rebirth is actually happening for you now. Okay, so we've got trust your vibes. It says, thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. We have the miracle of forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. I feel like a lot of you have actually opened up now spiritually, and you're either hearing, as well as seeing the signs and synchronicities happening. I feel like some of you are literally hearing sounds as well. I do feel that there's still a little bit of work around forgiveness to do for yourself, not so much others. This came out, says take a step back. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. And I think that's where the forgiveness needs to come in, is for you to, even though you've done a lot of work on yourself, I feel that you still need to forgive yourself. It's great to say that you can forgive others. It can be hard as well. But I do feel that once you forgive yourself, then it's easier to forgive others. And it says, take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. And maybe that's the case. Maybe some of you do need to ask your angels to support you with the forgiveness part of it. Like I said, things are coming into balance for you. It's just that small step now that you need to take. And I feel like some of you have been given this guidance, and it's to trust your intuition around that. Like I said, I mean, even though this is saying give yourself a second chance, it doesn't mean a second chance with somebody. This is all about you. This is all about your spirituality. So it's like letting go basically of the things that have hurt you in the past, the things that basically don't serve you anymore, because I feel that if you keep holding on to this, you're not forgiving yourself. Yes, you've done a lot of work, internal work, but it's now about the forgiveness side of it. So what else do we have for pile number one, please? Pile number one. Okay, so we've got ancestors, remembrance. We've got secret, the Book of Shadows. We've got magic circle with protection. We've got the witch's cottage with security. We've got spirit with initiation. I'll pull these out and then I'll talk about these. What else do we have? Pile number one, please. Pile number one. No, that's it for pile number one. So basically what I'm seeing from this is I feel that, okay, so we're being told to work with spirit basically, and this is saying that there's someone from your ancestral line that you need to go and find out about. There's somebody that you need to, I feel like they've got wisdom, they've got some messages, they've got wisdom for you that's going to move you on your journey. Yeah, and I feel that this is the next step in, once you've done that forgiveness, once you've worked on your forgiveness of yourself, this is the next step, is about working with spirit. Because there's something on your ancestral line that basically will help you move forward and help you to grow. I do see the security here and the protection. I do feel that your home is protected. You are protected at all times. Some of you, I see this circling, and it reminds me of the TV show Supernatural, where they actually trap people in this circle and they can't get out. But I feel like with this it's not so much that maybe some of you feel trapped because you don't feel that other people understand you, but I'm feeling more with this is that you've done a lot of protection around your home. I mean, I know with myself I put like selenite in each window because it actually helps to protects my home from unwanted visitors, should we say, unless I invite them in. And I feel that some of you actually have done that or need to do that. I feel like some of you need to also contact your spirit guides, work with them more closely. They're going to guide you in the right direction. There will be tests along the way. Listen, we come onto this planet where it's an earth school, and we come onto this planet to actually learn lessons. I feel like I said, you've done a lot of work, and once you completed this forgiveness side and basically relaxed into yourself, this is when these messages are coming through. Maybe some of you need to go and find out who your ancestors were. I'm not just talking about a couple of generations, I'm talking further back. So we've got the likes of obviously your parents, their parents, and your great-grandparents and so on. I feel like you need to go back because some of them have got secrets or messages that really need to come back to life basically. So let's see what else we have. Let's pull the tarot to see what we have from the tarot. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles, the whole pack wanted to jump out then. I feel like even with that Page of Pentacles, it's like you see he's doing like a bit of magic here, and I feel that this is what your ancestors want you to know, is that it's been in your lineage, and this is what they used to do when they were younger. It's a bit, this Book of Shadows to me reminds me of like Charmed, the witches, and it's like your ancestors basically were witches in the past, and obviously through generations that's been suppressed. But now it's saying it's time to get back to that. It's time to become the real you. It's time for this renewal of the modern day witch, shall we say. And for some reason I had to pull these cards, like, because I've chosen 2 cards that are around witches, basically. The Four of Pentacles. And it's yeah, I feel as well with this one is like it's letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore. I feel like this person here is like moving home, and I feel that it's like going to a new home, but it's a home, not physically a place, but to me it's a home within yourself. Is knowing that you are in the right place at the right time. Your guides are here guiding you as well, and your ancestors, and they want you to remember who we were in a past life, basically. I also see this turtle. The turtle there to me is going slowly, and this did take a step back, take time to breathe, and it's about not rushing through things. Go and ease your way into, because like I said, you've done a lot of work around this, but ease yourself into these things. Don't rush anything, because all in divine timing. That's all we have to say, all in divine timing. What else do we have for pile number 1, please? So we've got the Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot. Do some of you out there do that thing when they see magpies? 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. That's what I'm getting from this this card as well. I know it's a card of movement and moving forward, but I see this bird up here, which looks like a bit of a magpie to me. Yeah, and you see, if you see in the normal tarot, these horses are normally black and white. And this is saying your synchronicity things coming into balance. You are literally, you are sharing the light with people, because these 2 horses are white, so you're definitely sharing the light and shining your light brightly. I feel like you do need to balance more things out, which is where this comes into play, because the only 2 cards in this pile here, the darker cards, are the synchronicity and the forgiveness card. Oh, okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that there were old wives' tales. That's what I'm going to say, is that and this is why, and I'm getting goosebumps now saying this, is that this is basically the 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy magpie type thing. Your ancestors did things that basically were classed as old wives' tales. So maybe they were, with the Book of Shadows, they were witches, they were herbalists, they were shamans. They did things that helped people through natural remedies and things like this. And this is where you now need to move forward into, or you are moving forward into. And I feel some of you know that this is the path you need to go down, but things have been stopping you because of, I'm going to say society, because of the way we've been suppressed. You've got the Knight of Athames, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm also seeing this one. I see the black and white badger here, but I also see the 2 white horses and the black horse. Like I said, things have to come into balance for you now. And the Knight of Swords is like normally rushing in on the normal tarot that we have, or the original tarot, and this is like the Chariot is the same. So like it's about moving forward, but moving forward in a balanced state. Trust in the messages that you're getting through. Just know that you're fully protected, whichever way you decide to go. What else do we have for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1, please. Okay. No, I'm not going to take them because there's too many. Okay, that one wants to come out. So the 3 of Chalices. We've got the 4 of Chalices. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Other messages. There's a lot of birds in these cards that I'm seeing. So we've got birds here, bird here, bird here. So maybe some of you are seeing feathers as well. Okay. And this is the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, I really do believe that you've been working hard on yourself. You've met people who have helped you on your journey. I do feel there is a new, like I said, this 4 of Chalices, there is a new opportunity coming in for you, a rebirth of something new in your life. But now it's time for you to make that choice. It's time for you to make that decision. Do you want to go down this path of spirituality, or do you want to keep going the way that you are? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because at the end of the day, I do see that you've been working on yourself quite a lot. But I feel that there's more out there for you. It's time for you to grow now. It's time for you to expand into the person you were always meant to be in this lifetime. Let's see what our goddesses have for you. Okay, so we have Athena with inner wisdom. He says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Here's another bird as well. We've got Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. And this is where I feel like, even though you've been working on yourself, as well as the forgiveness side that we need to work on, we've got Pele with divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And we've got abundantia, if I said it right. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Don't need to know no more now. So yeah, I do feel that once you've done this work on yourself around the forgiveness, you connect with spirit, with your spirit guides, with your angels. You also go and have a look at your ancestral or your lineage, and to see what they have done in the past. I feel that then this new cycle, which is starting for you, will bring more wisdom, more love and more prosperity into your life. So what else do we have from the tarot? Is there any other advice from the tarot that we need to give pile number 1, please? Any other advice from the tarot we need to give pile number 1, please? and the Tarot. Okay, this one. Oops. Is normal. This one. Thank you. So we've got the 10 of Athames. We've got, oh wow, that's upside down. I don't do upside down cards. The High Priest, or reversed cards, whichever way you want to say it. The 4 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah, it's time for you to, there's a lot of wands here, as you can see, and there's 2 10s. So it's definitely the end of a cycle, the end of the burdens that like you've had in your lifetime. And it's time for you to move into your purpose in life, which is all about passionate new beginnings. And I'm not talking about this as in like a romantic type way, even though we've got the 4 of Wands here. Possibly somebody in your life who you're romantically involved with could bring this passion out, or somebody you're going to meet can bring this passion out of you. I do feel, because this High Priest was in reverse, I feel that this is the work that has to be done. As you can see, he can conjure anything he wants. It's a bit like the magician I see these as, is because he's working on himself. He's creating new things in his life. And like I said, I feel that this is where you're missing this point of what or who you have been, either in a past life or who your ancestors have been, who can actually bring you in or on this new path moving forward. I feel some of you, it was a male. It was a male in the past life that, or a male, like a grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather who actually did this. Yeah, okay, so pile number 1, let's finish off with one last piece of guidance for you. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Okay, this is where the stepping back part comes into play, and it's like working on yourself. Don't rush anything. Like we said, the turtle was there. There's no need to rush, and you will get there in the end. Yes, you can go and have a look at these things, like as in go and research your lineage and see if there's any information that you can find out about them. However, things happen in divine timing. This is just a guideline or some guidance to say that your new beginning is coming, and it's about you now moving forward. Slowly, be patient with yourself, keep working on yourself, because good things are coming in for you once this happens. Now, I know this is a reading for your next 7 days, but like I said, this is when you are ready to see this message, is like when you are ready to go and find out and do this research on the information. I'm not saying that basically you have to stop everything and take a step back. Yes, you do need to take a step back. I'm not saying stop everything completely. It's about getting into balance now and figuring that out within the next 7 days, so that your new cycle can then begin. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate with you, please go check one of the other 2 piles. There are other timeless readings in my playlist for the next 7 days, so just whatever resonates with yourself. I'd also be grateful if you please liked, shared and subscribed, so that you don't miss a video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of surrender, letting go of the darkness. It's a 28 card, which also equates to a 10, which is the end of a cycle, and a 1, which is the beginning of a new cycle. I feel with this card is that some of you need to work on your shadow side, because I see the moon here or the sun and the moon here, and I know we had the eclipses at the beginning of last month, but it's time that you, yeah, I feel like it's time for you to work on your shadow side. But let's see what comes out for us. I also feel like there's a lot of green in that card, is to like see when we work from our heart, that's when things resonate the most with us. So it's like a saying that I say is to take the thoughts from your mind and place them into your heart, because your heart only comes from a loving space, and that's what I feel some of you need to do. But let's see, like I said, what messages are coming through for your pile number 2. What messages are coming through for pile number 2, please? Okay, so we've got the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. Okay, so we've got you are protected, Archangel Michael. It says, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Okay. We've got Spirit Animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Actually seeing that on this card as well. I don't know what that is, but it's some sort of animal or lizard or something. And I feel that with that nature card as well, it's about connecting more with the animal kingdom. Okay, we've got take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Feel this one. Clear your vibes, Archangel Metatron. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. And we have unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. And I do feel that, I feel that once you clear these vibes of yours, so this is about letting go of things that no longer serve you, and a way to do that is asking Archangel Michael to do that. Now, I do have a free PDF that you can download. It's in the description box below. It actually helps you to cut the cords from people that no longer serve you. It helps you to clear and cleanse your energy, and also to protect yourself afterwards as well. And I feel that this is what this is telling you to do. It's time to come away from the darkness that you've been in and to start shining your light. I see like a big halo around the Divine Mother there. But I feel this pile, you need to work with the animal kingdom as well. Go out in nature, listen to the birds, watch the animals. What is it that messages are you receiving when you go out there and cleanse yourself, you know? So let's see what else we have. I think when some of you, when you do that, is you're going to connect in with your own spirit animal, and that animal will be there to actually guide and protect you as well, as long as the archangels. So we've got fire with passion. We've got spirit initiation. Yeah, I do feel like some of you definitely need to go and connect with your spirit guides. We've got half homecoming. Okay, these cards wanted to turn around. Do we have a pile number 2, please? 2. Okay. So we have wand, intention. So we've got herbal kitchen, alchemist, and we've got tarot cards, guidance. Just put one more, this one. And we've got Watchtower of the North, winter. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, you're actually in you're coming up to the winter solstice there next month. I will be doing the December readings, they'll be up in the next few days. But I feel with this is like you definitely need to, I feel like once you let go of the things that don't serve you, once you fully protect yourself and immerse yourself in your spirituality, and I feel that that is doing that through nature. I think some of you are natural herbalists or shamans, because the shamans work with the spirit, with the elements, and that's where I feel this is why we've got fire, we've got winter, which is like, yeah, so you can see throughout this they work with the wind. So this wand is the way I'm seeing is that you work with a wand or like drums and things like this. It's things that you work with actually to produce the spirits to actually help you. You're sort of like going into another realm, and I feel that this is what's telling you is that you can do this. I do feel that because obviously this is a general reading, some of you may want to go to somebody who reads tarot cards to do it on a personal level, or I do feel that some of you will get guidance if you've got your own cards as well, that the guidance that you're being given is real for you, and it's to basically listen to that guidance that you're being given. Like I said, the winter season is coming up in the northern hemisphere, so this is saying to me that this is, even though it's a 7-day read, I do feel that like some of these things, once you start connecting with nature, is that these things will slowly come into play for you, and you'll find more information being downloaded to you around the winter time. Now obviously if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's summer for you now, so between now and the winter is when this will also develop for you. Let's see what the tarot has. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. Those two want to come out. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Star card. Now, I don't read reversals, so I just get the messages through that I need to say. What else do we have from the tarot, please? So we've got the Six of Athames, which is the Six of Swords. We've got Nature, which is the Devil card. And we've got the Tower, the Wild Hunt. Okay, so what I see first from this is when I pulled these out is this man's got something hidden behind his back. see what it is. I can't make out what it is, but it's like he's hiding something. It's like he's got everything he needs, but he's asking for more. Because the Six of Pentacles is about, six is about balance, but it's also about being generous, offering to others what you have an abundance of. And I feel that there's people out there who are working against you. That's what I feel at the moment. And I feel that this is why you're in, or could be, I don't even know the word to say. I feel like some of you are in a dark place at the moment. That wasn't what I was going to say. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth then. But I feel like once you actually, because even though we got this nature card being the devil is like, to me, like your ego. It's like you're trapping yourself within your own body. And I feel like it's time for this breakthrough moment now. And I feel like the way you're going to do this is through working with nature, with your spirit animals, working with herbs, working with... there's a lot of fire here as well. It's working with a lot of the elements. Working with your divination tools. And I think with that you're going to get this breakthrough moment. You're going to realise that the people who are in your life at the moment are literally, some are literally taken from you, whether that be energy, possessions, or take it as it fits. But you've worked hard to start, or you want to work hard to start this new beginning, because this Ace of Wands is about a passionate new beginning, and I feel that you need to let go of the things that don't serve you anymore. Stop worrying about the people in your life who don't, I'm not saying that they don't care about you, but it's like they worry about their own things. If something happened to you, it's like, as in like, if you needed help with something, that I feel like they wouldn't have your back. And for some reason with this Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling like it's a couple of people. I feel that I feel like you want to go off and start something for yourself. You want to go off on your own somewhere, because we got this Knight of Wands moving towards a village, and you got this Six of Athames that is also about moving to calmer waters, moving to doing something different. Take this as it resonates, like I said, but like maybe some of this is to do with the job. It's about understanding that like whatever job you're working, it's just for the sake of it, because you need money. But it's now to become into alignment with yourself. It's to realise that there's more to life than that. And when you start living your life through doing the things that you love to do, because I see a lot of passion here, a lot of fire here, that I feel that this breakthrough moment will come for you. I do feel it's in the next 7 days, because it is the next 7-day reading. Like I said, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, but this breakthrough moment is, I feel like it's a decision now that I need to make. Do you come out of this dark and start working on yourself, do the healing that you need? But I feel like some of it is around connecting more with spirit and working with the working with your spirit through nature. Okay, so what other messages do we have for pile number 2, please? Other messages for pile number 2, please. Okay, that doesn't look very straight there. Sorry, 1 second. Go the other way. The other way, that way. Yay, that looks a little bit better. Sorry about that, man. I was like go lopsided on my camera. Okay, so what do we have? Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. We've got quiet time with Siege, and it says, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate and contemplate. We've also got Bridget, don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. And that's when I'm feeling that it's like moving away from whether it be a job, a person or a situation that like doesn't serve you anymore. You've got Astara with fertility. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas and give birth to new conditions. And we've got Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And that's what I feel with this, is that once you let go of this darkness, let go of the shadow side of you, stop letting your ego take over, stop letting the fear take over. New love, if you want it, new passionate beginnings are going to start from you. Doesn't mean that you don't defend what's right for you, because at the end of the day, what you truly believe to be right is your truth. It doesn't mean that it's everybody's truth, but it just means that it's true to you. So you work on yourself. And if you see in this card as well, look, she's got fire in her hands. This pile 2, you literally have a brand new fiery passionate beginning coming to you. You can manifest anything you want. You just need to ask your angels, ask your spirit guides, ask for guidance from either a tarot card reader or somebody who will basically help you on your path forward. Because this breakthrough moment is coming. The light is shining through the darkness. You need to work on that shadow and figure out what is it that triggers you. Why do you get triggered by certain things? Is it people in your life because they've done you wrong? Maybe that's the reason why you're feeling like you do. But I just feel like there's karma coming back to them people. I know we don't have justice, but we're just going to ask for any more guidance or advice for your pile number 2, because I do feel that this see what if you keep holding the hurt and the pain and the anger in your body, one, it can cause problems, can cause illness problems, health problems within your body, and 2, it's if you don't let go of what other people have done to you, that can also cause problems in a karmic way. So what we put out into the universe is basically what we get back. And this is saying you can master and manifest anything you want into your reality. So if you keep thinking negatively, if you keep thinking bad things about people and things like that, that keeps coming back to you, because you are a very powerful manifester. So it's to be very wary of your thoughts and your actions. And like I said, take the thoughts out of your mind and put them into your heart, because your heart only brings out love. And once you realise and you are aware of what you're doing and what you're saying, that's when things start changing for you. Okay, so what other piece of advice and guidance do we have for pile number 2, please? Okay, so we've got one turned over here. So we've got the 9 of chalices. Look, wish fulfillment. You want good and happy things coming into your life. And I do feel some of you are very psychically gifted, whether it is that you read tarot cards yourself, but I see this as a fortune teller type person, that you can see things, and maybe that's why you've let the darkness take over you, is because it was not being able to do this thing has been in the past. It was like a no-no, because it was like seen as not natural. But you know, it's more natural than anything, because everything is energy. So like, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lovers card. Okay, so, and then we have the Standing Stone, which is Justice. What did I say earlier? The Justice card. Told you, yeah. We've got this, I can't even say that, the side, I can't say that, but it's Temperance. We've got the King of Chalices. We've got the Six of Chalices. Will you see that there? Yeah. And we've got the Page of Athenaeus. Yeah, so next steps to me is work on things for you. You have the power. You've got all the angels protecting you there. Let the universe deal with the karmic situations in your life. Don't you worry about them. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I know about karmic things and what people have done to me and vice versa, it's like, if I feel that anything, because I want to give to people and help people all the time, and yeah, that can be a downfall as well, because people can take advantage, which is what I think is happened to you. But it's how we then deal with that then. So to me, it's like, I know karma has to balance itself out, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, because I don't. That's not what I want to happen. But I can't control what happens to other people. All I can do is control what happens to me. So I can put up my protection. I can clear the energy from people that don't serve me. I can cut people out of my life if I don't feel that they resonate with me anymore. And I know that sounds harsh, but our lessons are being given to us in this lifetime. I believe that people come into our life to teach us these lessons, and when we've learned the lesson, then they go from our lives. So when I feel that this is what is happening to yourself, is like, once you now start working on yourself, release the fear, release the ego, these new things, karma will take place no matter what. But know that you're being guided, because when this one came out, I see the flowers there and somebody moving forward, not just the pentacle, but somebody moving forward to offer love, and then the lovers come out. I do feel that, like, that's also about, because it's two people, masculine and feminine. So I'm not saying male and female, it's masculine and feminine energy, which is also about balance as well. So it's actually a choice that you need to make now, is do you keep continuing going the way you're going, or you're going to make this brand new start for yourself, cut out the people in your life that no longer serve you, and bring love into the situation. That's what I feel needs to happen. Okay, so just take this last piece of guidance then for you. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Okay, you've got 2. So look at this. Oh my gosh, release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. And you're not going to believe the next card. Look at this. They fell out. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. That basically, I don't even have to say it, that covers the whole reading of what we've just done and what we've just said. So pile number 2. Wow. That was your reading. You know what you need to do now within the next 7 days. Just keep working on yourself, because good things are coming in for you. If it doesn't resonate, like I said, please go check one of the other piles, or I do have other videos that say your next 7 days. Just choose what resonates for yourself. If you did resonate with this, I'd be grateful if you please liked, shared, subscribed, as you don't want to miss any other videos that are coming up on my channel. And I'll see you in your next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose the card of effort, and this says conquering your demons. Okay, conquering your demons. So some of you have done quite a lot of work around your ego. Let's see what comes out for you first then. Your demons. I feel like some of you are standing proud because you've released the fear. I feel there's two parts of this. Because when I see in the card, I felt some of you still need to put the effort in to conquer your demons, and some of you have literally won that battle, that you've conquered your inner fears. We've got change and transition with Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Yeah, and I see this phoenix on his chest. This is like, yeah, I believe some of you definitely have gone through this. See a phoenix, you know, a phoenix basically, once that lifetime is finished, it burns away, and it rises again from its own ashes. And I feel that that's what some of you have actually done, because you've literally conquered the inner demons that you've had and the battles that you've had surrounding your life. And I feel that a new rebirth has happened for you. We've got the inner voice, and it says, thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Clear your vibes with Archangel Metatron. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. That came up in pile number 2, so whatever pile you resonate with, it could have been 1, 2, or all 3, because they're quite similar messages for this week. I feel that this is more for the people who haven't or are still trying to work on their inner demons, that you maybe need to go and have a look at pile number 2. We've got leap of faith. It says, I am ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. We've got love and accept yourself. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. And we've got this one. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. And I feel that that's the people who have conquered their inner demons. People who have done the work on themselves are now stepping into a newer version of themselves. I feel that this is what is happening now, is because you're realizing that we should be working through the eyes of love. And I feel this is the guidance that you're being given, is to love and accept yourself first. Treat other people as you want to be treated. So if you've been put on the planet at this time, most of us are light workers, and I feel that this is what you've done all this inner shadow work, and it's like you are now the person who are literally wanting to be the angel on this planet, to actually help and guide other people, because you've done the work yourself. I feel, like I said, for the people who still need to put that effort in, it's about starting again, taking that leap of faith that the messages or the guidance that you're being given, whether it be through a reader like myself or other readers, is that like you've been drawn to this pile for a reason. And if it's something that you need to still work on, it's taking that leap of faith to trust that the messages that you're being given will guide you in the right direction. And that direction is about loving yourself and accepting who you are. Stop worrying about what other people think of you. Realizing that when we start working on our shadow, if something triggers you, why does it trigger you? It's something you need to work on within yourself. So I say this because I've been through situations, and I can see I've had to work on my shadow, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody's 100% perfect. We are, in God's eyes. However, we still have issues that we have to work on. And the shadow side to me is, like I said, once you are triggered by something, I see that in other people now. So I see that if somebody is getting triggered by somebody else, it's something that you have to work on yourself. So an example of that would be somebody I know who literally said hello to somebody walking past in the street, and that person didn't say hello back. Now this person I was with literally got so upset, well not upset, angry about it, and I was like, can I ask you a question? And it was like, why are you getting upset or angry because that person didn't say hello? Because they're ignorant, because of this, because of that. And I was like, okay, but did you not say hello to them? Yes. So why are you getting so angry and upset? That's something they have to work it at within them. So that means that they get angry and upset from the smallest thing. So why do they get angry and upset? They shouldn't be bothered about what other people do, because at the end of the day, they've said hello and they've done the courteous thing. So why should other people affect what they do? This is why this shadow work is so important, because we want to get to a place. This, like I keep saying, we didn't get put on this planet to hate, to suffer, to like not have the things that we should have to make our lives easier. Yes, we do have lessons that we have to learn, and we put ourselves through those lessons, but doesn't mean that God put us on this planet to hate other people, or to worry about things, or to suffer when there's no money coming in or things like that. This is now a time that we have to work on ourselves. We have to accept who we are as a human being. We are a spiritual person having a human experience, so we need to honor that. We need to love ourselves first before we can move on to help other people. And this is saying you need to trust the guidance that you're being given and take that new leap of faith, that new journey, that new start. Because the leap of faith is like the Fool to me in the tarot. It's like taking that step forward, take that step off the edge of the cliff, because it's time for you to trust what is beneath that now. Okay, so let's see what other guidance we have for you then, pile number 3. What other guidance do we have for pile number 3, please? Okay, so we've got Astara with incubation. We've got Pentacle with respect. We've got Wand with intention. We've got Spell with manifestation. Okay, 1 second, sorry. We've got Witch's Hat with power. Ooh, okay. So we've got Chalice with fulfillment. And one more, please. There we go, thank you. We've got Lither with intensification. One of the things I see, especially when this Chalice card come out, is like, I feel that when you come out of the when you put the work in, when you come out of this fear, when you come out of the shadow side of yourself, it's because like I talk to people about spirit, I talk to people about what I like, healings that I do, I talk to people about different things that would be literally out there for some people, and I'm like, do you know, if you only knew for yourself, if you literally opened yourself up and accepted who we were as a spiritual being, you would absolutely love the fact that like you can do this, because I know everyone can. It's just that I know also as well some people have chosen not to open their spiritual gifts in this lifetime. However, I do feel, and I'm like, do you know, you just love it, like, and I get so excited, and I see that with this chalice card. It's like when you come out of this incubation period, like when you sort of like say, no, that's it, I've had enough now, I'm going to trust the messages that come through, I'm going to trust spirit, I'm going to trust the power that I have within me. This is when you'll realize like how fulfilling it is, how like happy you are to receive these gifts or these abilities. It's like I just see, I'm not even like, you probably hear it in my voice, I'm so excited now because I just like, I can feel the passion, and I think this is where this intensification is coming in. It's like intense inside me. It's like it wants to just come out all the time, because I just want to shout it out loud and tell everybody that I'm so like, I love doing this, I love reading cards, I love healing people, because I can see that it benefits other people. And this is where like I feel like this earth angel comes in. Is like, once you do that to help other people, that gives me so much joy in my heart that my cup does overfloweth. It's like I am so happy around that. And yes, it can be intense, but it's like, to me, it's an excited intense feeling. So I think that was basically the whole story with that. I mean, we do have intention and manifestation, and this respect to me is a bit like a ritual type thing. So I feel that the people who've worked on themselves, who are at that stage now where they know that they have these abilities, and it's about moving on to the next step, is I feel like this is where you now need to start looking at things like, say, like manifesting with the moon, going to sacred sites that can activate your powers as well. And I'm getting goosebumps when I say that. So some of you need to go and go to these sacred sites in whatever country you're in, and basically this will open you up more. Always set the intention that you only want the things that are going to benefit you for the highest good of you and for everyone else. And these things will come into, I'm not saying you have to go and do this, like, see, the way these cards are out and the way it's been told in the past is like you have to do these like little rituals like this. But the way I see it is our words, our thoughts, and what we do action wise is a good enough intention. So yes, we can enhance them by using different colours, by using different sounds, by doing like an incantation. We can do that, that's not a problem. But what I'm saying is, like, for you to go to the next stage is that this is saying you need to go to either a sacred site, or you need to create an altar in your house, or do something that will literally start bringing in these gifts even stronger. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has for you. Well, that come out straight away. So we've got the Justice card. And to me, this looks the same as well. This is like, to me, well, it says the standing stone there. Oh, I was going to say it looks like a standing stone, and it says that there. This is like this sacred thing that you need to go to. This is why this has come out. Some of you, because it's the Justice card as well, some of you, it could be the fact that karma is coming into play for different things. It could be a legal thing that you need to deal with. Take this as it resonates, but the way I see this is more, it's more about these sacred sites that you need to go to, because I feel there's power and energy in these standing stones at these sites that can enhance your gifts. I do feel, okay, so even though we are sort of like, I'm recording this the end of November, so coming into the winter season, I do feel around springtime even though it's a 7-day thing, around springtime is when more gifts, more abilities will come to you. I'm also seeing this spider, and for whatever reason I'm seeing 8s. So whether it be 8, I don't see, it could be within the next 8 days, because obviously we're doing a 7-day reading. But I'm thinking between the next 8 weeks is when things are going to start manifesting more for you. What else do we have for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3, please. These two won't come out. So we've got the 9 of Athames, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the High Priest, you've got the 9 of Chalices, the Earth Mother, which is the Empress, you've got the 9 of Wands, and you've got the Page of Athames. I feel with this is some of you are scared to take that next step, and I think these are like, this could be either whether the people have worked on themselves or not. I feel like you're scared to see what's out there. I think some of you have a knowing that there are other beings around, whether it be elementals or galactic beings. And I think this keeps you up at night, is like, because you know that you can do this stuff, but you're stopping yourself because it's like I said earlier, you don't want to believe that these things are real, because it's been put into us that all these things are not natural, but we are spiritual beings. So like all this spiritual the spiritual environment, spiritual community, or however you want to say it, spiritual stuff, I was going to say. I'll be who I am, the spiritual stuff. I feel like that you're just too scared to see it. Because I see this 9 of Wands and the guy's here and he's like, oh, and there's an elemental here and he's like, oh my gosh, did I really see that? It's like there's like a worry. You've got 2 9s, which is also the end of a cycle, but it's like you're blocking yourself, you're keeping yourself up from to being who you truly are. Because if you look at the other cards around these 2 9s, you've got this High Priest who is also in a ritual sacred site area, conjuring the things that he wants to manifest into his life. You've got the 9 of Chalices as a seer, like somebody who's like clairvoyant, and you've also got like this Page of Athames who's out in the woods, and this is the Earth Mother, which is the Empress, but she's like Mother Gaia. She's birthing something new. She has everything she needs, and like these cards are telling you that basically you do have everything you need. And I've seen that with this card. You have everything you need in your life. It's now about being grateful for what you've got in your life, trusting the universe, trusting nature, trusting spirit, and know that you are moving in the right direction. So whether this is the people who have already done the work on themselves, or whether you're moving forward to do this work, and this is the guidance that you needed, is knowing that you are actually on the right path here. You are either a clairvoyant or you are a magician. You have the power within you to see, to manifest, but you've got to trust. You've got to come out of that bubble that you're in, because that's what I feel like you're in. You're in a bubble, and it's now time to sprout out and knock that shell from around you, or that bubble, burst that bubble from around you. So what else do we have for pile number 3, please? Okay. Yeah, look, go outside. It says you have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. That was Cordelia, and you know, it makes me laugh because I'm laughing at Cordelia. The name that reminds me of is that the lady in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think it was Buffy. Cordelia. She actually was, I can't remember the name of the actress, that's terrible, but she literally was a seer in Charmed, which is the witch's TV show. And it's so funny that this seer has come out in Cordelia, because to me, it's like it's not being that she was an actress, obviously, so she's somebody different, and this to me is saying it's time for you to be the person you were supposed to be. I know she was still playing a role, I get that, but to me, this is what I'm seeing, is that this person was this prim proper, didn't like, you know, popular in school, and then all of a sudden she met up with a guy, and he knew what Buffy did about slaying vampires and things like this, and basically that changed her life around. But then obviously she went to play this role in Charmed about being a seer, and it's like, it's just, listen, that's just the way I'm seeing it. It's crazy. Look at this as well. Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, and look, right on the intention card. It's so funny. We've got Vesta with home. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. We've got Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river or the ocean to recharge your batteries. And it was funny, I was looking at that because see this card here? I see her hair flowing into water, and I was going to say that maybe some of you need to, I know we're saying about going to sacred sites to enhance your gifts, but to get clarity. And I feel this is for the people who need to what's the word I'm looking for? Cleanse is coming to my mind all the time, for whatever reason. Cleanse is coming to mind, but I'm feeling is that it's the people who need to work on the shadow. So like, it's, I suppose it is cleansing the darkness out of you. So I feel that your next step is about going and getting clarity, and water does that to us, manifesting with the moon. So the moon is a body of water, so we are, I don't know, 75-80% water. I don't know, I'm not like don't understand all that. I just know there's a lot of water within us. But this is saying that this is how you can this is how you can set your intentions, is via the moon. And then we've got Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled your universe to deliver great love to you. I don't necessarily think that that's partnership. It could be. I feel like it's partnership with yourself, because we've got this self acceptance. What's it say? Yeah, love and accept yourself. So I feel that this is like bringing you into a state of self-love and fulfillment as well, happiness, joy. So yeah, I think it's telling you that it's about clearing out the things that don't serve you anymore. Declutter your home. Once we clear things out of our lives, it brings new things into our life. So if that's about clearing your home, clearing the people that you're around, clearing the places that you're in, anything like that, that then brings in the new, and it brings a new sense of clarity to your mind. So I was going to ask some next episode guidance for you. So we've got the witch, which is the magician. Wow. We've got the Queen of Wands. I feel like this woman's going, I am here, I can do what I want, I can be who I want, I can manifest anything that I want. And I feel like that's what that woman is saying. That's so funny. Then we've got the Queen of Athames. Yeah, this is cutting people out of your life that no longer serve you. You see this queen, she's got the flowers here, she's manifested the things that she does want in her life. She's got the bird here as well. But then we've got this queen who's saying, like, I'm cutting these people out of my life. No, bird, you're not coming in. I don't want to be around these people. I don't want to be in that situation anymore. And this queen is saying that. So to me, even though they're both together back to back here, to me it's also saying with the Magician is that you can manifest anything you want so long as you cut these people out of your life. Anything else for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3, please. No more from the tarot. So we'll just finish off with the last guidance message for you then, pile number 3. So what's the last guidance message? Whoa, way too many there. Way too many. Please just, there we go. Strength. Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong and a positive outcome is assured. And that's it. It's standing true within your own faith. Trust in the universe, trust in the guidance that you're being given, and know that you are a powerful person. You do have the strength to get through this, and just know good things are coming to you once you make that decision for the path that you want to go down. So pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate, please go check the one or the other 2 piles. I do have other videos in my playlist that you can go and check out. Like I said, it is a timeless reading, so are all the others. So whichever resonates with you is right for you at that time. If you did enjoy this video, I would be very grateful if you liked, shared and subscribed. And it actually does help to my channel to grow, and make sure you press that little bell button so that you don't miss any other videos that I put out. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you.